All right, and it looks like right off the bat we're having issues with that. I don't like when the pop-out chat does not work. Let's try this again. Okay, so we need to fix this. Make this smaller. This means the live is not going to be that great every single time they do this to me. Okay. So if you guys are on, feel free to drop a comment so I know someone's actually watching and I'm not getting like, I don't know, like a random bot on here or something. I'm currently waiting on Ricky and David to show up. That way we can do a live stream. But yeah, feel free to drop a comment so I know someone's actually watching. Again, I never know when this thing's working. Also, let me know in a second. Well, may not need to switch over to the mic. I'm going to plug it in and we're just going to see what happens. I don't know why my story on Instagram is not uploading. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if this is working. I normally mean to plug it in before, but I was not thinking and I did not plug it in beforehand. So we're going to go over here to settings. What am I looking for? Sound. USB. We'll put it right there. Hopefully you guys hear me. Let me know if you guys heard maybe like an audio change or something. Hopefully you heard something. So we're having some issues on the Nova. Hang on, I'm gonna grab my drink. Okay. Okay. All right, just making sure. All right, so I'm having some issues on the Nova. To be expected anyway, not quite to this extent. It's gotten to the point where I'm actually considering letting someone else work on the Nova. As bad as that sounds, that's only happened like once before. Yeah, if anyone's interested, we can talk about what's going on there. Also, well, I don't know if anyone's on or not, so we'll wait a minute before we talk about this. It was not on all the way. There you go. All right. So we'll wait and see if anyone's on. And while we do that, I really wish you didn't need so much to go live on Twitch. I wish it wasn't such a hassle. Because that could be a little bit more interesting. The garage is looking freaking fantastic, guys. A little bit more work I got to do out here. Nothing bad in my eye. There's a knot right there still. I guess the store is just not going to upload. What is that? Complete. Okay. So we'll wait and see if anyone joins. I don't know what is going on with my phone. It's being stupid. Let's exit the app, turn Wi-Fi on maybe. See, it shows I'm connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know, not having good luck with it tonight. Hopefully you guys aren't having any issues on your guys' end. So I did decide on one thing. I don't know, again, I don't know who I was watching and whatnot. If you order from our website, the odds are, or not odds are, you might end up winning some free merch. So fun fact. So if you guys want to go check out ariasgarage.com, get yourself some, I mean, like, it's not like a random, like, I'm not doing a random official drawing, but every so often I might decide to send someone some merch. I've already sent someone some. I posted about it on social media today, and that was kind of like the deciding factor. So I also have a brand new radiator sitting right here that AudioWorks sent over to have in the background of my videos. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah. I'll wait and see. I know it's kind of late. It is late on almost a Monday night. Does not feel like Wednesday whatsoever. So we'll wait and see if anyone's on here and if anyone is interested in chatting. We can talk about your cars, my cars. I don't care. We hit 300 subscribers yesterday, I think. So that's really awesome. Been watching those numbers, waiting for it to hit 300. Finally hit it today. My eye, I think, I don't know if I already talked about that. I think I did. Yeah, I did already talk about it. That really hurt. I just poked it a lot harder than I meant to. Hopefully you guys hear me just fine. Again, I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. I would like to charge my phone and do a live. I'm going to go grab a charger. I'll be right back. All right. And I'm back. And we lost our one person. I knew that was going to happen. Wasn't counting on it. I figured that was going to happen. That's okay. Not a big deal. Let's head over to Instagram, though, and we're going to check out what's going on over there. I really wish I could go live on TikTok. All right. It says we got a few people. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to set this phone up. Boy, the quality from that to my MacBook always gets me. All right, so we're live over here. We haven't been live on Instagram in a while. I haven't been live in a while. I apologize. Been trying to wrap some stuff up to get my life back on track. What is going on with this mic? Why is it so loose? I don't remember them being this loose. So I've been trying to wrap some stuff up. Have a meeting tomorrow about getting some high performance parts on the website. I have some decent performance part on the website, but as of tomorrow, hey man, what's going on? So I'm live on YouTube and Instagram, just so you guys know. I always like to let people know. But I've decided, again, like I said, now we've got a few more people. I've decided that every so often I'm going to select someone random from the website after they place their order for car parts, and I'll send you guys some free merch maybe. Again, I already sent it to, no, I don't have any photos on my phone anymore. I did hook someone up today with their stuff just arrived in the mail actually. And so, I might do that every so often. I'm all about doing some really cool stuff, doing off the wall, different stuff to help myself stand out, help the business stand out. So that's what we're up to, or that's some really good news. So go to ariesgarage.com, get yourself some merch. I'm currently waiting on Ricky and David to show up to do our episode 3 of the podcast. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see. Can I click on profiles? No. Okay. Oh, so it tells me your name. Oh, wait, no, that's not you. I don't know how to tell who's viewing. No, wait. Oh, I can click on that. All right. So this doesn't sound really stalkerish, but I can see who's watching, and that says Benjamin is watching. So what's up, Benjamin? I don't know if people are still in. I learn something every day about social media, even though I'm a young guy. I have more knowledge about cars than I do social media sometimes. I'm trying to be a little bit more upbeat as possible, so what else? I had a meeting today as well about cars and coffee. That's been kind of lingering a little bit. But on the upside, I talked to the same person I talked to is in charge of the city council for my car show. And we talked about the burnout contest for my car show. And at this point, she believes city council is on board with me having a burnout contest. So I'm super excited about it. I know a lot of car shows and stuff like that have burnout contests. So I know I'm not special for having burnout contests, but I feel like I'm pretty special for getting to do it on city property and it being approved by the city council. So I'm super excited about that. So if you guys are interested in the car show, I do have flyers made. I've posted about them before, but go and shoot me a message over on Instagram or even Facebook, and I can hook you guys up with the flyer with the dates and all the events we're going to have. It's going to be more of a car meet. I'm more about car meets and stuff like that. I want people to show up for the car culture rather than winning awards and stuff like that. So there will be raffles, but it won't be typical car shows, stuff like that. Show up to win big trophies and stuff like that. I'm just more about being there for the car scene. So there will be raffles. There will be a rev battle. We had that the first year they let me do it. That was a great event. Turned out freaking awesome. So rev battle. And at this point, there'll be the burnout contest. Hopefully, I'm almost certain I can make that happen. I do sell parts, ariesgarage.com. As of now, there are a few, I have over 1 million parts right now. But there will be that makes it sound like a lot, but when you think about it, it's really not, because I have parts for every single, or just about every car. But yeah, I do sell parts. And as of tomorrow, I'm having a meeting to get stuff like carburetors, headers, all those super high performance parts. So I'm really excited about that. But I do have quite a few. I do have a lot of parts. ariesgarage.com. I want to make sure I say that. That way, So I put a lot of work into getting the domain set up to where it's just ariesgarage.com because I had to transfer it over from my previous website. So I'm really excited. I really love that it's ariesgarage.com. Okay. So I'm really excited about it being ariesgarage.com because I've always had that dream of being I just wanted people to know the name and just know where it's simple. There's beauty and simplicity, I guess. So I just really enjoy it being ariesgarage.com. But anyway, you guys are here for Car Talk. So let's talk about the Nova. The Nova is I know the guys here over on YouTube can see that it's tore apart there. If let's see, let me show Instagram real quick. It's tore apart. The rear end, I'm not having luck with it. I've never done rear end work before other than changing the fluid before. I've never torn apart a rear end before. Okay. Give me some more details. I will with it. So I have my business license and I am technically opened up as a shop. So I am technically opened up as a shop, and I would consider doing it for a fellow 76 Nova guy. Like I would. I'm located in Missouri. I don't know if that's an issue for you or not. But I am located in Missouri. So I'll let you tell me if that's an issue or not. And if that's still something you want to work out on working on the car, then that's awesome. I'd be willing to hook you up with something and do some work with you. But anyways, I'm gonna give you an update on the Nova real quick while I let you type. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, but anyway, the Nova, I'm trying to put getting a little too excited. I'm trying to put 410 gears in it, and I'm not having the greatest luck. The pinion has been the greatest issue that has been getting me stomped. It's between getting the pinion pressed off and getting the pinion depth set right for the preload has been a pain in the butt. So I finally got everything set up. Like I got the pinion off. Losing connection. Okay. And reconnecting. Hang on 1 second. It's reconnecting. You're in Texas. Well, if you have any interest in me doing your work here in Missouri for you, I would be more than willing to help you out, man. 100%. However you want to, like, if you want to have it shipped, however you want to do it, I'd be willing to do some work for you. Yes. And I wouldn't charge too much at all. We could talk about that more later if you're interested. But anyways, the pinion getting the preload is a pain in the butt. Every part on there, like the crush sleeve and everything, is one-time use. Once you crush it and you get it too tight, you have to get new ones. And no one around here sells crush washer or crush sleeves for a 7.5 rear end. They're all for the 8.5 rear end because those are the most common. So I'm having to custom order them in. Shoot me over on Instagram, Aries Garage. It's Aries _ Let me go open it up real quick. I'll give you a link. Let me copy this real quick. If you have Instagram, if not, if you have Facebook, Facebook works too. If you need that link, I can send that to you. There's the link to my Instagram page. You can shoot me a message over on there. But okay, anyway, so 410 gears, not going along great. At this point, for the first time ever, I've hit a point where I'm like, I'm better off sending this off to someone else. And I understand from the gear, I know it's not really dangerous job. It is in terms of the rear end blowing up. Like I get that. But in terms of getting everything, like everything's got to be lined up exactly. Like it's crazy. So for the first time ever, I have considered dropping it off at a mechanic. But the issue is I don't have a way to get the rear end up there because the rear end, the old carrier, the 273 carrier had to be cut up to get out because there's a bolt that is very common that snaps that holds your pin in there. And it snaps all the time. And the only way to get mine out because I was impatient was to cut it up. And so I had to cut it up. And so it can't go back in. So either I take the whole rear end out and find a way to get it up to a shop, or I figure this out on my own. And the odds of me finding a way to get it to a shop are very slim. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with the Nova. If anyone has any tips or pointers, I'm more than willing to hear them. I've tried posting on Facebook and I've tried watching videos, but as always, you have people counter arguing with each other and it doesn't work out well. I tried posting on Facebook today about it and it just did not end well. And yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving on. If you guys are interested and you guys can give me half a second, I can grab parts I have over here that I gave a glimpse of them in my last YouTube video, but if anyone is interested, I can go grab them real quick and show you guys because I'm pretty excited about them. Something I've literally wanted to do for years other than the positive rear end. So if you guys are interested, shoot me a comment real quick, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. Let me know if you want to see the parts I have sitting. There's 1, 2, 3. I have 3 boxes. Each one of them weighs, I know one weighs 50 pounds, like 53 pounds. The other one weighs like 44 pounds, and the other one probably weighs 15, 20 pounds. So they're pretty heavy. Coilovers. The thing with coilovers is they have their application. Like they definitely do. Like they 100% have their application. It's not for me though. Well, my one thought on coilovers has always been if the adjustment, like most of the time they're meant for slamming your vehicle or lowering it down. I've always wondered, how high would they lift? Like I have big block springs on my Nova in the front. So I would want to know because I like a taller vehicle. I don't like a lower vehicle. I have seen some lower builds that I like and everything, but I would want to know, is it going to be super low? Is it just going to give me stock ride height? But if you go, QA1, you're going to love the ride quality no matter what, whether it doesn't allow you to go higher than stock or not. Like you're going to love the wide quality of a QA1 coilover. So, that kind of makes up for maybe not being able to go over ride height, like over the stock ride height. If you're going to go that far as coilovers though, I 100% recommend getting the CPP front end for like lower control arms and all that stuff. Someone requested to be if someone wants to be in the live video, I'd let you join. But yeah, 3 to 5 inches. Okay. That'd be cool then. But again, if you're going to go that far, I 100% recommend some tubular control arms. You're going to lose weight. You're going to gain wide quality because most, they come pre-installed with new bushings and everything. I don't know if you've done bushings or not, but replacing bushings on these stock lower control arms are a pain in the butt, like a pain in the butt. So if you're just going to go that far, I just 100% recommend doing that. That way you're not spending, because I know those QA1 coilovers for these I think the kit is almost close to 1,000, I think. So that's my recommendation. If you're going to go that far, you might as well do that. But I have seen a lot of people love it. Like QA1's one of those brands you're not going to go wrong with. Even if you can't, again, if you were talking some off-brand ones, the ride quality would not make up for the lack of adjustment, the possible lack of adjustment that there may be on a off-brand one. Off-brand ones aren't going to be the same as QA1, but with QA1, the ride quality is going to be flawless and amazing. You're going to love it. And the adjustability on them, not only ride height, but the way they do their shocking. What are they? I forget the terms they use for adjusting those. The dampening. There we go. But yeah, so you can't go wrong with QA1s. If they're in your budget, I would go for it. And honestly, the CPP front end, I believe the kit's $600 on eBay from CPP. I can't remember what that all stands for. But yeah, a lot, they're worth it in my opinion. I haven't seen anyone. The only guys I've seen complain about them are the guys for earlier Novas. Later style Novas, that's just about the only brand you can find that really makes them at a very affordable price. And I've never seen any of the guys with X bodies complain about them. Everyone recommends them. So yeah, you find that interesting. So over here on YouTube, I feel like the Frodo, isn't that from like Lord of the Rings and Kumba? I don't, that may be your names. I don't know. What motor and transmission are you like? What do you want done? Yeah, they do. I can pull it up real quick actually and give you CPP control, and I can give you a part number for it real quick it's classic performance. It says there, but okay. Let's go to eBay. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up and give you a price real quick. I believe that their main they do have a website that I had just pulled up, but I know a lot of people end up just buying directly from them off eBay. Select vehicle. We got a 1977 Chevy Nova. I've wanted to do this. This is not my extra parts that I have, but this is something else I've wanted to do for a while. Okay, it is from here over on eBay. It's $699. That comes with a tubular lower. That comes with 2 tubular upper control arms and 2 lower tubular control arms with all the bolts, hardware, and it looks like everything is installed. Bushings, ball joints, everything's installed. It's $699 over on eBay. It says they're powder coated. It says they're made in the USA. Let me find the part number though. I don't know if they. Okay. Oh, that's kind of long. All right. Yeah. Just go to eBay, type in tubular control arms, and then put in your year, make, and model. It was literally the first thing that pulled up. Yeah, it pulls up. Yeah. It's really awesome kit. I've never seen an X-Body guy complain about them. Okay, what would fit the easiest without cutting or changing many things? They did not come with the big block option, but I've seen a lot of guys do big blocks in their 70 and their X-Body Novas. There's one guy over on Facebook that I know he did a big block, and he has no issues with fitting anything. Small block is going to be your best fit. So when it comes to big block, I think the one. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the part number. It was really long and I'm on my phone, so I wasn't able to. But yeah, so I recommend that. The biggest thing that happens is the only ones I've ever seen really done don't have the heater boxes or the AC boxes on the passenger side of the firewall. That's going to make it the tightest fit. So headers are going to be, and I think might be an issue, but they may not be now but small block is going to be the easiest thing to fit in there. And for parts wise, small block 400s are really strong. They're really great. The issue with them is the parts aren't always adaptable from a 350 to a 400. Like heads can't be swapped. They need to have steam ports and stuff on them. So 400s aren't always going to be the greatest option when it comes to affording parts like that. Just because, you're going to have to buy something specifically for 400. What else? I mean, a 350, if you can find a 302, that'd be ideal, but finding a 302 is gonna be difficult. You can have fun with 283s, 327s, 350s. 305s can be built, 200 to 300 horsepower, and with a even bigger pocket, they can maybe hit 400. 305s are dirt cheap because no one wants them. But no, they did not come with a big block option. The thing with big blocks is you're looking at a lot of money right now in the market. So right now, small blocks have shot up in price, and that means that big blocks have shot up in price. You're talking probably to buy one that needs to be completely rebuilt. You're talking probably close to 5,000-6,000, depending. You might find someone who doesn't know what they have. But I've seen some really bad ones that need like cylinder sleeves and everything for 3,000. So the market just right now for big blocks is not there. But yeah, if you're fine with not having an AC, a big block probably wouldn't be very difficult to do. The thing with big blocks, one other thing to keep in mind with big blocks is I don't think a lot of the heads are interchangeable. I could be wrong. That may make me sound stupid. But I don't know if all the heads are interchangeable or not. So then you're back to buying specialized parts, a little bit more pricey. But I don't know. I've never, specifically went and priced stuff or looked at big block parts to know all that. If you want to go old school, I'd recommend, pick yourself up a treat, get a cheap 350, throw $1,200 at a 383 kit, make it a, board over and all that great stuff, make it a 383, and then throw a TH350 behind it. Throw a shift kit in the TH350. I got a TH350 in mine. They're built to last. If you're, if you really wanted to, you could go TH400, but you're not really going to have a need for it with how much. It's not like the 383 is going to be putting out more power than what that transmission can handle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the live over here. But yeah, so it's not like, a 350 is going to be too much for anything like that. So, you can do a 350 combo. You can also get your 350, make it a 355 instead of a 383. But your 350s are everywhere, so you can, they're made the longest, so you're gonna find more of those, and you can turn any of them into a 383, no issues. If you really want to do oddball, you can get, you can find like a 283 and build it up to be a 327 or build it up to be a 302. There's always that option too. It really depends on what you want. I mean, it's an open book, really. What you can, the parts you can cross with each other are absolutely endless, and they just go on and on. That's the really cool part about small blocks, is every single one of them out there is pretty well different. They might have the same accessories, but on the inside, most of the time they're different. You never know. Yeah, I mean, a 383 will get, if you have the right gearing in the rear end, you'll be like, I can do that, with my 327. If you build you build your 350 with the right cam, definitely got to put the right cam in there, get your, match your intake manifold to it, make sure your intake manifold makes the same power and the same RPM ranges as the cam, get the right torque converter, all that stuff. But the guys just got here to film the podcast. Shoot me a message over on Instagram. We can definitely talk some more. I promise. I'm always like, I'm up all night talking. So I can help you, even if you don't want me to work on it. I can help you find some parts for it. All that great stuff. Just shoot me a message over on Instagram, again, even Facebook. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna give it a minute to make sure you guys heard what I said. All right.